Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. Tonight we have for you the final race of Round 4 of Swiss in the Zelda 2 multi-category tournament between Eon and Cantaloupe. Joined on comms tonight by Yunos. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. This is the race that was promised from the beginning of the tournament. We have 11 categories in this multi-category tournament available, but that also includes Famicom Disk System runs. And we were promised at the beginning of the tournament, I don't know if that promise is true, but to say it is, they promised if Eon and Fap Cantaloupe ever met up in a match, they would play an FDS category. And we got a heck of a category. It's Horsehead percent. Yeah! Horsehead, or Mazura, is the boss of Palace 1, but in the Famicom version, Horsehead's also the guy who guards the false wall in Palace 5. So these two are gonna race a best of 3 to Mazura, clearing all the Mazurai, or Mazuras, or Mazuri, or Mazurodes, whatever you call them, in Zelda 2 FDS, the Legend of Zelda 2 Lincoln no Boken. We're gonna have a great time. I'm just seeing if you're. They can see the screen right now, right? They can see the players. Shit.
Yes, they can.
Okay. I'm like, oh no, is my thing not working? Is my mic even working right now? Okay. You can see that the prologue is in English. Joshy, what's up? The runners, there's a selection of 5 categories this week, and those categories included Horsehead percent, and because we're cool, we set an allowance that they could play it on FDS, and there was 2 Horseheads in FDS, so they figured out a way to really just meme it up for us this week, and we're grateful for that. It's gonna be great. And I love the music. The music is such a treat in this version. Wow. Namae Toroku. Take name? I don't know. All right, we're off. Let's go. Change side B. Oh my god. Wait. I'm sorry for pulling everybody's chain. We gotta wait. Okay. All right, now we're ready. Go. Look, the ceiling is lower. All right, so they're off to grab some stuff. Looks like we need a trophy and a magic container. So we're seeing the 2 players go in that direction. The trophy has angel wings, censored for the US version. Stab the trophy, oh my god. Yeah, I gotta censor those angel wings for this version. I played Taboo, the Sixth Sense, which isn't really a game. It's more like a Nintendo tarot card reading, and there were naked people in that game. And it's American only. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go get Jump. Cantaloupe's off to P1. So, you know, there's the Palace 1, Mazura, Horsehead, and there's one at P5. So, I mean, you know, Palace 1's available. Let's go. Eon starting this off as looking like a Dark Death Mountain run. Because they are going to have to get the hammer. They're going to have to get the glove, the raft. Oh my god. That guy should have that looked at. Not upping from the Sage because, you know, we're not going to go through trouble of deleting load times, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure they worked it out. This game has load times. Obviously, it has the wait thing. And it's so long that you don't save time by upping out of the dude anymore. Wait. I guess. Category? I just want to win a game. The category is horsehead. The version... Uh-oh, here we go. Attack level. Notice that you can just take whatever you want. 100 XP, whatever she wants. That they're doing Famicom Disk System version of the game. Oh! Pac-Man. Yeah, there was a horse head in another castle. It's gonna be great. What we won't see is the Valley of Death, which in the prologue scroll I just noticed. I've never messed with this version very much. Because look at the elevators. Who would want to? The elevators are so slow. They call the Valley of Death Dis Valley. I think it's a translation thing. Only needs the one key. Turn it around. So I'm trying to get a little information. Maybe I'll have some for you by the start of the next match about what Dis Valley means. Eon's gonna pick up this 1-up since she died in Jump Cave. I doubt Death Mountain's any easier in this version, although... Attack 3. But not life. Got the 1-up skip. Stabbed the doll! So violent. I really hope that the people who've only played the US version of this appreciate... Oh! Wrong tile for Eon. Eon did the Bagu adjacent tile. Oh, there's Bagu. Wait. I hope that everybody appreciates how much additional... I don't want to say better. I don't want to feel like I'm trashing this version, but how much additional work they put into the subsequent releases of this game. We've got more colors and palaces, you know, additional bosses. Guma does not exist in this version. Trails would turn this version on and he'd just be like, what would he do? That would be total blue balls for him. I played this game for almost an hour. There's not even a Guma in it? We always have to mention Trails because Trails is the lovable goof of the community. Perhaps not lovable. I don't know. But no. He's great. He's got a lot of enthusiasm. We tease him so that he plays the game. We wanted to play the game. And he wants to play the game. Riverman! Look at it, we even got new Riverman designs. It's so great. Can PRZ join comps? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! We're gonna get some PRZ!
What's up?
What's up? Welcome in. Alright. You caught up to speed? You know what's going on?
I think I see some people doing Horsehead, and Eon's gonna do her special version of it. Is what it looks like.
Well, do you know why?
No.
No, they're playing the FDS version. Now, do you know why?
I've never played the FDS version.
You know the False Wall in Palace 5?
Yeah.
Who guards it in the American version?
Rebo?
Well, not just an Iron Knuckle, Blue Iron Knuckle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guess who guards it in this version?
Oh, I have seen that before.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. It took me, since it was teased yesterday in a race that I called, I've been like, oh, what are they going to be doing? I know it's going to be FDS, but why would it take 2 hours? And then as I'm walking away to go drop the kids off, I'm like, I figured it out. They're doing Horsehead.
Oh, Merc says he would have did comps. I mean, Mercs is welcome in comps. I don't
Too
know
late.
on Mercs.
I'm almost finished with my beer already.
It's like this could use a beer.
I recommend it. The sound effects are hilarious. I'm not getting off this couch. Yeah.
Yeah, Mercs, we don't want you to hurt your ankle.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Ooh! All right, I need to
You
watch
just saw
the
that
right
death.
stream.
Did you just see
Yeah,
that
no.
death?
I
Okay.
need to get the right stream. Sorry.
Imagine doing comms without beer. I almost always do it without beer. But it's so much better. Good double hit. Okay, Eon taking not attack levels now. What a sensible precaution. Really, I don't know how many attack levels are sensible. They can ferry through doors in this version. Which I think seems to be the focus of Eon's route here is let's get the hammer, let's get the medicine, let's get the fairy spell, and ferry through doors. I might be wrong. Mercs shows how we tease with love. We love with our teases. I don't know, one or the other. But we love to see Brep playing. The bits are only worth 1 XP in this version. The limit of my playing this version was some years back. There's a little mod you could do if you have like a toaster NES. You could just like solder in a little resistor between a couple of the pins, and you'll be able to then get FDS sound, expansion audio from the game. So I did the mod, and then I used my EverDrive and I played this game. I popped it in to hear the sounds, and it was just so horrible sounding. Like I went to fight Horsehead and it's just screeching at me.
Ugh.
It was pretty great. But the music's terrific. It sounds so good. We get the title screen music later if you haven't heard it. Great. Yeah, let's get Magic 3. That's good. Further indicating that we're really focused on that fairy magic. She'll be able to cast at Magic 3 fairy without getting a magic container. That'll save a nice, juicy, like 30-something seconds, I think.
Yeah. No magic containers along the way, I guess.
Yeah, Cantaloupe, that was like the first thing he did, is got a magic container.
I see.
But Eon's first step, she went to Trophy Cave, and then she's come here, so you could picture it all. Pretty typical early Death Mountain. Nice.
No, you know, unlike... You don't see a lot of route divergences in Z2, so that's cool.
Yeah, it is. Cantaloupe. So Cantaloupe 412, 5 magic containers. You can cast Fairy with Magic 1. Alright, let's check this out. Here we probably have a Medicine Walk. That looked like a frame-perfect hammering, I'm not sure. But I don't know anything about the manipulations in this version. So
Took a little stutter at the turn there.
Okay, good eyes.
Just to make up for it.
That's what I do too, but I couldn't see it. The stocky Riverman, yeah. Oof. You hear Link's voice? Do you have audio on?
I don't.
Oh, you don't? Yeah, well,
I'm not getting audio.
either one of them have clean audio, but
But
I've got Eons up right now because that's what the screen can hear. But yeah, you can hear the sound effects. Oh! That's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
It's just a little bit hot. Oof. Alright, stabbed the medicine. It's okay though. You stab drops in this version.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the only carryovers of stabbing drops that we can get a hint of is that you can beam items in New Kasuto, but I think that only applies to the randomizer. Dig Shake didn't like do any weird code stuff. It just happens that by moving the items around. I don't know.
Hmm.
Like you can beam. Can't remember, but yeah, it's a little vestige of that.
Save some time beaming an item.
I know. You could like screen wrap beam the items in the basements in Spelltown.
So swaggy too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, swaggy and the time save. But you really only get one. I think you probably only get one shot to make it worth doing.
Yeah.
Yo, stocky downstab teacher. The sound effects are hilarious. Like, what were they doing? It's a 4-hit red Dyra.
Oh, yeah, some good combat from that there.
Yeah. This room's a real treat. Let's see, hit the beam. Oh, beautiful. Nice. Got through untouched. The elevator.
Yeah, attack
Alright.
was paying off now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alright, where's Eon going now?
Eon's heading to P1. Yeah, lube up the elevators. Imagine if the elevators, they found some squeaky, awful FDS sound for the elevators to make when they're going up and down. It's like somebody's ROM hack. All I'm going to do is add sounds to the elevators. They do make a sound though, right? Wait. Yeah, it still makes the same sound in this version. Oh! But the wall stab's terrible. Alright, Eon wants to take a bunch of damage and Death Abuse, refill magic. Of course, that would have been easier to do. Wow. Attack 3. Yeah, I guess Attack 3 doesn't one-shot these. Okay. Cantaloupe came through here with a lower life level, so of course he didn't have Fairy, so Death Abusing didn't do anything. Interesting. That she could have Death Abused a little faster with a lower life level, but survival's important in Death Mountain. Trying to get hit, but the shield is too good.
Skeleton.
There you go.
Let's look at the message.
There's no... Did you notice that? There is no slowdown in the doors. The fairy just flies right through it. Eon has downstab. Is she gonna use it? No? Did you hear that?
What was that sound?
Alright, notice Eon picked up the key before up-Aing after the Mazura kill.
He's gonna keep it?
Keep that. Yeah, like, use that key.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to place the gem. No need. So Eon's going to progress forward toward getting the P5 Mazura. By the way, if you weren't here at the beginning, Mazura is the official name for Horsehead.
Oh.
Yeah. Eon appeared to be doing maybe a manipulation there. I guess it didn't pan out. But the little cave hop with a little bit of a delay leaving...
Looks like she might get it. Oh, that's rough.
And the overworld encounters in this version are a little bit different with their hitboxes, I think. It's actually, I think it's challenging sometimes to get a purposeful encounter skip. But if Rep were here, Rep could help us with that. Maybe Meg could. They have to kill both horse heads. Yeah, that's the idea. It's horse head genocide. Is that a bad thing to say? There are Octoroks in the palace instead of being Aniru.
Those aren't called ropes?
Yeah, we call them ropes colloquially. I think Aniru is the technical Japanese name. Yeah.
All right. Well, there's
Kinda
an
like
educational,
yeah, we're learning.
educational race in it.
These are what elevators in the projects actually act like, to be honest.
Well, I mean, if it is horsehead percent, then, and it's best of 3, they kill 3 horseheads in 1.5 of these rounds.
They kill what? Sorry, how many horse heads?
3.
3 horse heads?
Yeah, by the end of 1 round, all you have to do is go kill the 3rd horsehead in P1. No, I'm just joking. I don't know what the rules are for this category.
I don't know. Oh no!
That's rough. That's a rough one.
Not what he. I'm not sure what he intended. I thought maybe he was going to down stab that, but I don't even know if I saw the down stab. It's okay. Over the top. Good. Okay. All right, now trying to DA.
Faster than walking back.
Yeah. Eon's gonna up A out of here. Try not to die real quick. Oh.
Still got 2 lives.
Who's leading? At this point, I would say that what they've accomplished is already synced up. I think that might not even be true. I think Eon's in the lead though. So Eon from here, all she has to do is get the raft up A, get the boots up A, and get to the horse head in Palace 5. I need to look at Cantaloupe's menu to see if he has what he has or what he might need. He does need fairy if he doesn't have it. I didn't catch that.
I think he got fairy.
Okay, good. That's good then. I hate to think that he doesn't have fairy yet. So they should be basically on equal ground as far as how it looks is what it is. So Cantaloupe needs to go, 5 or 6 more rooms to get to the glove, which Eon got, like 20 seconds ago or whatever. Cant has an extra jar. Yeah, I don't know if the extra jar is necessary. I think only 4 jars are needed with Magic 3.
Eon with the free walk into P3.
That's great. No, we're doing 2 matches of this FDS Horsehead tonight. If they are 1-1, I think that they'll have to wait to do the 3rd race because Cantaloupe has a Zelda 1 race about 2 hours from now. So we don't want them to be late for that or be distracted from that. This is Palace 3, folks. Look at the color. On the left side. Right side, we've got, of course, Palace 2 on the right side here is white. Okay. Got our glove up A. Eon's casting jumping here. You know, I don't know much about this version at all. I don't know if like you can ceiling warp with as a fairy, you know?
Was expecting the death.
And jumping right over neutral jump the red iron knuckle. Pretty cool. I didn't even think about that. You can see Eon, yep. 3. Wow. Looks good. Sounds bad. Sick. Oh, wow. You know, a big chunk of Eon's lead came from not picking up the life spell, I think.
Ah. So I think we need some boots still.
Yeah. We're to Boots Palace.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's new.
That's
Kill
it.
that Zora.
There are no sword immune enemies. The fire spell is purely an extension of your beam.
Hate that Zora.
Oh yeah? Does he mess you up sometimes?
Especially in the dark.
Yeah.
He doesn't clip into the ground very much. Zola. Yeah, that's right.
Let's see, is there gonna be a little bit of fairy feet? Okay. Oh, Linky feet. Oh no.
Does it work in FDS?
It
The
must.
link feet?
I think it should. I haven't done it myself, but I gotta think there's no reason it shouldn't work. Oh. I don't... Are the Iron Knuckles behaving differently in this version? Yeah, the Iron Knuckles aggro is so fast. Look at that. This version will mess you up if you're used to the American.
Another white palace. Yeah, way more aggro in FDS. Thanks, Meg.
Z2 linearity, yeah. But you know, that never bothered me, I think, as a kiddo. They activate from farther away. Is this the ceiling one? Yes!
There we go.
Oh,
Love this
walking on
beat.
life bars. Whoa. Look at the... I think there's... Eon and Cantaloupe both, I think, downstab through a lot of, like, these enemies. Like, you know, you, like, downstab over Iron Knuckles, you rarely damage them unless you're, like, forced into them with a ceiling.
Mhm.
I've seen a bunch of those type of hits without the ceiling force. More weird stuff. What's up, Zar? Yeah, sorry, I only do karaoke after I've had a big glass of sake. Okay, so update from the boots, coming right back. Also, did you notice the animation when Link is sailing?
I did not.
Well, we're gonna get one more opportunity in this race. Cantaloupe will update from the boots, and you'll see him sail back over. Okay. I think we probably won't see an eco key attempt because that would be very risky in this situation.
I will leave you with not enough magic for fairy again anyway.
Yeah. I think Eon's still working on a surplus of keys, I suppose. Oh no, she's gonna death abuse, and I see. We can go through the next door fairy. There's probably. I wonder. We're about to find out what keys are needed to get through the rest of this.
Straight through that door.
Yeah, just right through it. Smooth as butter. Somebody grease those keyholes up real good. Oh god, look at that. That is tough to get through.
That's a rough room.
Could ferry through it now, I suppose? The door's open. Alright. Random effect in the house. Look at that. Just right over. That is some behavior, alright. Attack 3. Oh, getting sandwiched! What a strat. Alright. Gonna just go ahead and whack him this time. Oh my goodness.
Immediately ready to go.
So weird.
That's right, cantaloupe me with 2 extra magic bars now.
Yeah! He could go for an eco key. No, I don't... Yeah, he could. He could do an eco key and then grab the key. He wouldn't need to ferry the door. I don't know what the benefit will be. Let's find out. Let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. We're in the room.
Oh, that was it. Such a nice horse head. Yes, let's go.
That is, I think key grab maybe is time, or I don't know. What do you do here? Eon's still going.
I think it's you have to exit. There.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Let's go, GG.
31 minutes and 7 seconds. That's a little faster than I thought. Okay. We might have time for a to get all 3 races in if needed. All right. Well, good game to the first. Gonna get ready for the next race. Yeah.
All right, so now that we've all learned something, there'll be a quiz at the end.
Ganon with 2 ends, 3 ends total. Bad route. All right. Are we gonna see an update, a cantaloupe route update for this one? All right, yes. Change it on the fly. Cool. Good.
All right, so we're gonna have about a 5-minute break between before race 2. So if you need to get up, stretch, take a break, now's your time. I'm gonna run some ads and knock off pre-rolls for the entire race for anyone else coming in. So we will see y'all back here in about 5 minutes, and we'll get going with game 2.
I
All
did
right.
a little. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. We are back for race 2 with Eon and Cantaloupe. Prez, that was certainly a thing I've never seen before.
Hey, that makes all of us, I think. I know that Eon's NES Horsehead submitted PB is actually I think it's maybe a glitched both horse heads or something. No, it's something silly. It's like
she goes all over the place. Healer glitches and
yeah,
visits every town. I don't know.
Right, in order to like warp in P5 back to P1. Now when I think about it, I can't think of. I know that it's funny, but
Yeah.
like, what is the thing that you don't get? You know, like to make it kind of funny. But yeah, we have a honest to goodness, double Missouri horsehead race. Dark DM FDS. Let's die. Yeah, I can't imagine. I have no idea how difficult it is. If Koreas are worse, if Koreas are different at all. Wow, or Dairas. They throw differently. Oh. All right. Right. Different. I don't know. Can you always go straight up in this version? Maybe. Who knows? No, like last run, Cantaloupe went P1 first.
Okay, so what's the deal with XP and leveling in this game? Because
okay,
they're grabbing levels like crazy, is what it looks like to me.
Yes, there is no restriction on which level up you take when you get the experience.
Ah.
Which means there's no gem manipulation, because every level is just tabled to be every time you get 50, 50, 50, maybe 100, and then whatever it is, So we'll see it as we go along. But yeah. So like an FD, you could go attack. You could go 811.
Nice. Pretty soon, it seems like.
You could, yeah. They'll want
attack
magic
8 at DM. Nice.
Yeah. It's nuts. Which is, in a way, it's pretty neat for routing, because you really can't just take what's necessary in the immediate, upcoming period without it affecting you long term. A lot of the routing we do on the NES version with up A categories revolves around not taking too many levels before going to P1, because we want to be able to manipulate, get that over that threshold before hitting the P1 gem with very little experience available in P1 on an optimal route.
Meg's noting that a game over has quite a consequence. You go to your lowest level.
Yes.
On everything.
On everything. Pretty wild. Don't game over. Ooh. Ouchies. Alright.
That includes up A. Oh.
That includes up A. Oh, wow. Wow. That's interesting. Okay, now the death of peace.
Oh, looks like cantaloupeme missed a double hit there.
Yeah, they're back about even. Lever. Or loader, not a lever, a loader. Yeah, loader tried to boost Cantaloupe through the Gorilla. Alright, jump cast. Running on fumes here, but no big deal. I wonder who will pick up 1-ups, maybe even stop at the ferry. Yeah, got a ferry. Stop here. Ferry stop for both. Perfectly symmetrical warfare never solved anything. So neither player going for that 1-up though. Cantaloupe's having a walk.
That's a nice one.
Look at that hitbox. You see? It snuck in the Bagoo.
Oh, and made it in.
Eon did go
Let's
for the one-up. Okay. Yeah, you see that. Are we allowed to Zeblo in this category? We saw Fairy Feet in the previous race, so yeah. We haven't seen either player set up to Zeblo or Frosted Feet. Same thing.
That's a new name. I had not heard that one before the other night.
Zeblo, oh, it's a joke, and it's just a couple of us Melvins are we're idiots, but the thing that I've been doing with Frosted Feet is doing a pause buffer on the turnaround frame, which is not a meaningful difference, but we're just idiots.
Duo works.
All right, so Cantaloupe's in the lead.
Oh yeah, skipping the one up definitely made a difference.
Yeah, and Eon's up a level with all the extra encounters, I suppose. And Cantaloupe, both of them, can use life levels to refill, but they will both want to come out of Death Mountain, I think, with Magic 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cantaloupe's doing a... what do you call that? Doing a... Well, he did like a sign of the cross, maybe, I don't know, but there's a word for it, and I can't think of it, but I want to. Because I like fun words. Look at that ninja bot! Looked like he was like, I'm gonna jump off the right ledge. Psych! Oh, that one too. Okay, there's a life level up for the refill, gets the beam back.
Korea giving him some trouble.
Life level up for Eon for the refill. Cantaloupe
On 0.
Yeah, on 0. Gonna play it cool though. This is good though. You can see where it goes. Now you can get under it, and it's fine. And now if he gets his kill, he can take a life level up here if he wants. There's plenty of experience in here. He can take this and still get his Magic 3 easily, and probably also Attack 3. That a pair of doubles from Eon. This is yo, what's up, Trails? This is FDS. I got a jump scare.
The Trails, welcome in.
It's hitting Eon. Is it a bot in the back? Category Trails is beating all the horse heads in the game. Beat all the horse heads. All the horse heads.
This Korea man, that I skip him.
That Korea is rough. I've been working more on. You've got like, do you do neutral jumps leading up to it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How many?
2 big neutrals, and then you just walk up and take a flying leap, another neutral leap over him.
Yeah. Okay.
With lights, it's really no problem. In the dark, it's interesting.
Yeah. Watch out, there's a... Oh, okay. Cantaloupe's lead right now is about 12, 13 seconds. 14, 15, I don't know. A cave's length. But this is a pretty spicy combat cave. Oh gosh. There's the life spell. Oh, they don't have the life spell. That's right, they didn't pick up life spell. So yeah, a little bit of standing stab action.
Yep. Go with
Loamy
the safe
style.
standing stabs. Now what? Oh.
Magic, yeah. It needs that magic so we can go to P1. P1 isn't an immediate priority though. There's still the glove to get, and they're gonna up A after the glove and up A after the raft, and the boots. So any of those times are fine time to go to P1 as well. And in fact, you could go to P1 last. You go to P5 first, and then up A from P5's horse head to go to P1.
Cantaloupeme on his last life there?
Yes, I think he might be.
Alright. Sweaty palms here.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, no! No! Oh no, he's not on his last
No, he had one. He had one.
Oh,
Okay.
Goodness.
Whew.
I don't think the Dire stayed dead. Yeah, jump magic. Jump magic. There it is. Oh god, still got hit by an axe? Alright. It's
I
out.
don't know.
Good.
Yes. Can't take that hammer away now. But that definitely closed the gap a bit. And that looked like a frame perfect boulder pop there too.
Again, let's see what happens. Step down early, which grew, so it won't matter.
Yeah, we'll know in a few seconds. No, clean.
No problem. And this version, who knows if it matters if you have a frame perfect and you don't stop, because the encounter hitboxes are smaller. I don't even remember. Do you know what the problem is when you frame perfect and don't stop?
Yeah, you get an early spawn. Kind of what happened to Eon there.
Okay. Early, like the frame roll spawn. Okay.
Yeah, you get an early, fast spawn, and then they move fast and they catch you.
Okay. I have to say, did you see the medicine stab by Cantaloupe?
No.
No. The last I saw, it looked like he had done a big jump a little bit over it, and I didn't see the medicine disappear. I'm hoping it did. I'm really hoping it did. We're watching. I'm watching in 30 FPS. I think we are all watching in 30 FPS.
Right.
So we don't see every.
Can't see any flashing axes. You can't see every frame of the action.
Yep.
I agree, Trails of the North Palace is it's like they just forgot that it was in the game. Threw it together in the last minute.
This dude. All the projectiles are invisible in the dark on FTS. Okay, I wondered.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Ian.
You got the jar. Okay. Good.
Like, the racer's helping us with comms.
You don't worry about me. I'm okay. Yeah, so Jay, just as even though these runners, we've got an even timing, even use here, yeah, there's huge differences in FDS loading times, and there are even differences between two different physical disk systems, because, I mean, they're old hardware. So when we time FDS runs for leaderboards, we remove load times, and we remove them very carefully if it warrants such an action, so that we don't just guess. We make sure we got it right. But in this case, I think we've got equal load times, and we're not going to bother. It's cool. Yeah, if they're running on real discs, this would be something.
All right, so about 10 seconds apart. I guess some places where they could squeeze some seconds out is in the death abuses coming up, so keep a special eye on those.
Yeah. Cantaloupe's avoiding damage, but I think we want to take damage here. We're going to see Eon go right through the damage to try to set up that VA. Now, this damage is pretty paltry compared to some of the stuff ahead, like I think the big damage source up ahead is the hammer thrower.
Yeah, the Guma.
Baby Guma, yeah. So it looks like that's where Cantaloupe will take his damage. Eon will try to... Last time she was trying to take damage from Stalfos, but her shield kept blocking it. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. There's the damage.
Luckily, the elevator starts at the bottom.
One intentional from Eon to set up the quick death here on the hammer thrower. There we go. Watch Trails. What
Yeah, Trails, can we get a count on the separation at the end here?
Stab items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Come on, there you go.
8. There it is. Clean fight.
I think Eon's gonna make up some time here.
A little bit.
Yeah, 4 seconds about.
Yeah, I think Horse said that sound effect was Wilbur. Okay, different strats here for this. Look at that encounter design.
Wow.
What the heck? Oh, it's on. She's taking 2 extra steps. Cantaloupe's in first. Do you think that Eon saved any time?
I don't know, 30. Yeah, she gained 2 seconds.
Did she? Okay.
Yeah. Just catching up slowly. And the elevators are so slow.
The elevators, please.
Oh.
So... they need a... Wait a minute. You can't pick up items as a fairy. Did you not use a key when you ferry through a door in this version? Have I... Okay, we're gonna find that. We're gonna get an answer to that in a moment here. They've both gone to pick up a key before going through the doors. In the American NES and all subsequent versions, I think, if you have a key, it's consumed by the door. No, using the key, it consumes the key. Okay, they're not ferrying it. Oh, but they also have the key left over from Horsehead, so yeah, they're gonna open every single door in here. Because they can't pick up items as a fairy. And so there's no use ferrying through a door in the item room.
Eon's taking quite a few hits here, and Cantaloupe going cleanly through those rooms, so...
Yeah.
Fetching the lead out.
Tink?
Good tink.
So this is the room he used fairy in now, since his You won't want to use unnamed doors because it'd be pointless. Stabbing? Obeying? Yeah, Eon's low on life, so gonna just carefully fight these because I think it'd be faster than dying.
Yeah, great timing there.
Would encounter straight into King's Tomb. Nope, not good. King's Tomb. Good call. And around and down. Beating the encounter thanks to the smaller hitbox, I think. Oh! Did a little pause buffer, but did not get onto the road.
Thanks, Trails. They have Cantaloupeme got a much larger lead now.
That's Link.
You have to have the key before you go through the door.
Cantaloupe waiting for the Skelevator. Oh, doesn't get up there. Good effort, though. Appreciate the Skelevator attempt. Eon going high road with the jump magic. Yeah, this is... Even though the fairy spell works on doors, there's large stretches of the run where there's no point in ferrying doors because you have to use a key in the item room. That's so interesting. Why indeed Trails? Trails because this version just doesn't have nearly as much graphical development. I'm not sure if that's even a disk size limitation or just a development limitation. But if you to go into the NES ROM, there's a lot of additional banks where graphical data is stored for, palaces, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shampoo time! The game was rushed. The development cycle for this game was very short. Those blocks.
Oh, no.
They're not even tinks. They're like shirk.
Bonk.
Alright, boots time.
Alright. Separation stayed basically the same there.
Ooh. This doesn't seem worth it.
Yeah. Oof.
This seems like maybe an oopsie, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Right, so you gotta pay attention to Eon crossing the ocean. This is the time.
Yeah.
Here we go. Alright. Link.
He's looking at us.
He's looking at us. He's standing on it, looking at breaking the fourth wall. I think Eon's has the emote called Meme Sail. Or it's another one of the sails. I don't know. There's 3 of them. They're FFC emotes, I think. Forward, backward, and facing the camera. Oh, look at that encounter coming right across.
Quick reaction from Eon there to miss the Ache Man. Stab him on the way down.
Yeah. Alright, good fairy feet from Cantaloupe. Fairy feet, the namesake of which is from Saber, the player who discovered it, while he was supposedly messing around with the game with his feet to play the Zelda 2, while he's also practicing like Link's Awakening with his controller in his hands. And if that seems doubtful, just take note that Saber's the guy who beat Breath of the Wild blindfolded all divine beasts. So it makes it a little bit more believable if you know that about Saber.
He beats Zelda sub 90 with his feet. Nice.
Breath of the Wild
blindfolded
yeah. Sub 90. He did. I think he did sub 30 eventually. Why? Maybe, I don't remember. He really pushed that quite a bit, and can't remember.
What a blindfolded horsehead run.
We could do that.
That might get Zelda 2 back into AGDQ.
Yeah. Not sub 30 blindfold. Okay. He did a lot though with that. I couldn't keep up. He's putting more progress in blindfolded than HQ likes feet.
What? No one getting the jackhammer kills on this guy.
Well,
is it even possible?
Hits is it? It's 50 divided by 4, rounded up. So it's 13 hits. No, yeah.
A lot.
A lot of hits. Foot block is 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. When's foot block on Nest block? Yellsrake's Nest block runs at GDQ, where we got Bent Glass Tube to play Yoshi's Cookie first 10 stages blindfolded. If anybody here is going to GDQ here in a month or so and does NES runs, don't forget to connect with Yellsrake about Nest Block. Good time. Had a great time doing Nest Block in 2019. Yeah, that's it. That's the idea. You gotta get the Nest in somehow. Okay, Death Abuse for Cantaloupe. Wants to ferry through the next door as well. Eon's gonna do the same thing. Boom, right through the greased keyhole. So cool. And then the slow elevator. Well, you know, we're going to have the ability to go in person. You'll be required to show vaccination records, and I think you'll be required to wear a mask as well in the event spaces. So You know, just have to. That's what we have to do in order to keep each other from being dead. We like to be alive.
Yeah, it's just huge that the organizers are willing to, go for the in-person format.
Yeah.
They got to buy the venue and everything like that, and
well, they have contracts too. They put a lot of money into those contracts.
Yeah,
it's a big endeavor. All we have to do is, pay $85, get a hotel room, and get stuck in the arm and put on a mask for a little bit.
Yeah.
GTQ in the basement at Essentias. 1-1, let's go. That's it. That's sorry for talking over, but Cantaloupe has evened it up.
Yeah, nice job.
There we go.
GG.
Boom. With what's the race time on that? I think it's faster than the first race, so we're doing better. We're improving. Race. What is it? 30:06 on the race time for Cantaloupe. There it is. It's in chat now too. You don't need me. I'm out. You clip into that wall, you cheating? It's only a 30-minute category, that's great. Somehow I thought it would take longer to do a double horse head run. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'd love to see it on the board.
Well, yeah, where's the... I'll pull it up for a moment and see if it's on the legend... Oh, okay. Go to speedrun.com first, that will help. Because the FDS now has its own board, because there's just so much, there's so many categories, and then having to, manage the version differences. So let's see, is there a horse head percent on here? Is there a Legend of... No, that's not what I wanted.
Budokan.
Oh, Boken. I should type in Boken.
Okay.
While we're looking that up, just heads up, we are doing game 3 tonight.
Cool.
Another few, but don't let me interrupt. Just you two, if you two want to stay on, be my guest.
Okay. Wow, this is weird. Okay. I'm navigating these boards on speedrun.com and it's so weird.
Yeah, I did a quick search. I could not find it.
There is no horsehead percent. In fact, the categories on the FDS version are quite simplified. There's all keys, 1cc, whether it's new game plus, standard, NMG rules. So it's category rulings plus additional rules, sub variables. So there's any percent, 100%, 100% all keys. So there's definitely no horse head. There's no. And this version, I don't think we can do scroll walk. So there are fewer things that are possible. So that they just separated out the boards to try to keep it a little bit more manageable and evenly. Just okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
this is great. I love this expansion of the category here. It's so in the spirit of this tournament.
I know. Actually, I'm having a look right now at the FDS leaderboard real quick. So the first thing comes up is 100% all keys 1cc standard new game. So essentially, 100% all keys rules on the FDS version. Load remove time. What is LRT? Load removed time. Justin is the world record holder in that. 11 seconds ahead of Dude.
Whoa.
Now, and the fastest in RTA. They both because of the power pack. The power pack does the FDS loads really quick, the fastest. And on Zelda 1, because Zelda 1 Japanese, the disc version and the American version are so similar in terms of gameplay, we don't have a separation for those, but the ace is only possible in the Japanese version, so that's the version that we concern ourselves most with there. So I moderate that, and yeah, I got first-hand experience. The load times are wildly variant. Every little thing, like even different versions of emulators have different load times, different like OS versions on EverDrives have different load times. It's a mess, but it's a little bit of extra work to moderate disk versions, but it's worth it. SEF, the Z2 FPS clout is massive.
All right, we are good to go. So game 3 coming up, and we will see what happens once more into the breach with this FTS entertainment.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. It's a weird thing. Did your commentary view like stop the videos when we went into the break?
Yeah, I think gotta reload.
Yeah, I did it last time too. I was kind of curious if that's due to running a commercial or if it's due to the race time room. I don't know. Cubs can tell us. Getting the new room. Okay, it's due to the new race time room. Got it. Thanks, Cubs. Yeah, we're all learning stuff today. All right. Race 3. This is for all the marbles, so to speak.
Yeah, it's an elimination round.
Imagine if it was like the marbles from the movie Men in Black, where the marble is an entire universe inside. It's a lot of responsibility.
Deep, man.
Yeah. Hey, you want to handle the first like minute or two of this? I'm gonna use the. I'm gonna hit the head.
It's good.
Yeah.
So both runners killing everything in this cave. Looks like they need the experience. Everyone starting with the slight lead after getting a good mash on the Gorilla. I think it would only be slightly faster to do the up A out of the basement here. So keep your 40 XP and go on to Jump Cave. Try your luck against some spicy gorillas. Ah, wait. See? Gotta learn. Ooh. Oh. Those projectiles are invisible to the runners, so... Ah, but Kant takes a death as well, so... be coming out of this room right about even.
Oof.
That's a tough death.
Yeah, down to 1.
2 deaths in Jump Cave for Eon. It's like Cant is gonna go without the 1-up, but Eon might have to grab it again.
I would certainly think so. On the plus side for Eon, everything that's ahead of her for level ups are magic and life. Magic won't, magic jump spell, you might be able to skip a little bit of combat with jump.
Nice dodge. Wow. Oh.
Wait. So yeah, Bagu's hut is in the town bank. That's why there's a load. It plays the town music, obviously.
The Frosted Feet here would pick up 10 seconds. See?
It would be awesome.
Nope.
Oh.
Frosted Feet on that bridge helps with sub 8 hammer grab NMG if anybody's wanting to reach that milestone.
I saw you did an upgrade on your hammer grab. I don't recall. Did you do it as part of another category's run?
Yeah, I was practicing any percent no healer glitch.
Okay.
For no reason.
Yeah, so if you really want to optimize that time, like, try to skip, like, everything and not take level ups, it's so hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
No, I'm happy for Chroma to sit at the top of that leaderboard for a while. Hopefully it'll come back soon.
Yeah, that'd be great. It would have been great for him to be available for this tournament. Seems like that would be something he would have done.
Someone FedEx him an NES or something.
Yeah, I was gonna probably be a little bit careful. Little bit less aggressive, more use of the beam. Try to avoid damage. It's just you only get so much health refill in here. Rhea. Oh, stabbed the jump didn't quite make it for Cantaloupe. Jump over it. There we go.
That's good to hear, Aaron. Thanks for the update.
Yeah.
Any chance of attack 4 coming out of here? It seems like... Oh no, but you'd have to up A, so it wouldn't matter.
That's right. Good catch. I wouldn't have thought of it. I prefer you will lose him. It's another reason to, I guess, to go 3-3-3 out of here, because the magic 3 is the important thing. Bots, it's okay. The jump, like we were talking about, the jump be used to skip stuff. The jump, oh, that's a pretty tight jump. I think you might have 1 or 2 frames to jump at full speed off the edge of that ledge to make it across. Any percent MG in FTS finishes game at 555 currently. Nice double hit from Eon on the Korea. The life level, does it save her life? No!
No! Come on!
Same as the NES version. No!
Yeah, I guess that's happened. Does it really blow a raspberry at you when you're game over? This game, man.
Were those sound effects? Was there a was Mike Tyson's Punch Out on a disc in Japanese?
Yeah.
You think
Oh no.
That's a real thinker, isn't it? Because the American version has the soda pop laugh. The Ganon laugh and the soda pop laugh are the same.
Ah.
So that's like a post, like a second phase development of Zelda 2 that adds that.
I'm not watching the race room. Did Eon forfeit?
Yes. Forfeit
Aw.
from Eon.
That's too bad. Dark Death Mountain's really tough.
Yeah. Maybe Eon will play us out with some Pyramid. Vodka drunken ski. That seems a bit. That
Give me
game is
enough
full of
time to-
stereotypes, isn't it?
Yeah. There's nearly enough time to fit in her version of NES Horsehead. 24 minutes on the leaderboard right now.
Yeah, it's waiting right now. Drag her in? Hey, welcome in, Eon.
Hey.
Yeah,
Had
good
enough?
effort.
So yeah, that was. I mean, I just figured there was no way I could even come back from that. So I figured that was a possibility, and I was hoping that getting the 1-up would be okay. But just taking 2 deaths in Jump Cave is never what you want to do. It's the worst thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Sometimes you just have no control over it, though. Those gorillas do what they want.
Yeah, basically.
Life spell takes a long time to pick up.
It sure does. So yeah, and I did most of my practice on the N8 Pro. So load times are slightly different there, but I was able to get a 29-minute run in without removing loads on that. And my sum of best is under 28:30. So there's definitely room to improve on this category. But it's a lot of fun. I think people should try it. It was a fun little routing experiment. Like a year or 2 ago, I did a proof of concept that was not optimized at all. And then this past few days been going through and optimizing, and that's been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, just in the last couple of days. Yeah, it is fun to tap into a category that's really kind of a little bit unspoiled.
Yes. Yeah, so that's where I figured like the places I could save keys to make things a bit easier on the next palaces, which is why like I up A right after getting the key from Horsehead 1, which is why I believe it's faster to do Palace 1 Horsehead before Palace 5 Horsehead, so you don't have to go all the way down into the basement in Palace 2. And then getting that extra key in the courtyard in Palace 3 means you don't have to go get the lava room key in Palace 4.
Yes. Yeah, that does seem like that is a better key to get. Sure.
There was a question you had that I can answer as well, but you go first.
What was the question?
It was about HUD ferrying.
Oh, okay.
So HUD, actually, I could pull up and show what it does, but it does not work the same way as it does on NES. So you actually can screen wrap going from ferrying in the HUD. So in Palace 3, if we didn't get the actual fastest way to do Palace 3 would be not to get the courtyard key, do a HUD ferry to wrap around and get to the elevator much quicker,
Mm-hmm.
and then go down and do the door despawn.
Oh.
But there's a thing, the Iron Knuckles that spawn from the statues have, at attack 3, they're one hit. So they don't have the normal health, so you don't really have an easy way to get a second shot if you fail the door despawn. So
But do they start attacking immediately like every other IK?
so I mean, you can usually get in your first hit before they aggro, but yeah, the IKs do aggro much quicker in this version. But yeah, so the optimal way to do that is actually to do a screen wrap in the HUD. And I wanted to test it. I forgot to do it, but I wanted to test to see if it could actually be faster to do a HUD ferry in Palace 4 for the drop.
Yeah. Okay, can I get a little other information for you? So, Cantaloupe just got a red jar in Palace 1.
Yes.
And I spaced a bit. How did he do that?
Yeah, up A does not reset your drops.
Okay, there it is. That's amazing.
Yeah. So also, up A in Great Palace on NES doesn't reset your drops.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool route and stuff. All right. Yeah, so Cantaloupe's just got its P1 done.
Trying to think if you had other questions during the commentary about the FDS version. I know it was covered that you lose levels when you get when you up A back to your lowest, which is why we go 3-3-3 in Death Mountain.
Yeah.
Not that you want Magic 3 to be able to cast Fairy without needing an extra magic container. But beyond that, the Life 3 isn't that important. It's just so you don't lose the levels.
Yeah. Oh, right. Right. Because if you don't level that up, then magic's going to go down. Got it. Right.
Yep.
Wow, that's my brain. That's so cool. I was thinking about... So what's the reasoning behind leaving the room to finish the run after P5 Horsehead?
Oh, so that's I was talking to Cantaloupe about how we should time it, because I was like, since you could really do the horse heads in either order, and we just agreed to do them in the same order, just so to make it easier for following what's going on. But really, you could do them in either order. So I suggested, should we just stop time on the key grab on the second horse head? And Cantaloupe said, no, for the memes, let's do it. Either if you finish on Palace 1, it's when you place the gem. If you finish on Palace 5, it's when you leave the room.
Oh, cool.
So it was just for the memes. I think if we actually make a legit leaderboard for it, I would probably make the rules to be on the final key grab.
Okay.
But for the race, it was kind of fun to do it this way. I do remember, so the Palace 2 walk, and the overworld walks in general, they do not behave the same as they do in NES. And I think part of that is the North Palace is smaller.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't walk as far to exit North Palace. So the encounters spawns are different because less time has run off on the RNG counter.
Yeah, okay.
And so the Palace 2 walk is the one walk that I couldn't really find anything good to do. I did find one, which I got it actually in the second race, which I'm glad that I did. I did find one. I don't know what the frame delay is. I didn't actually test anything out on it like I did on the NES, but it was the one pattern where if I get that fairy spawn, I know I can make it to Palace 2 without an encounter. And so that's just what I do, because it's the only way that I found that I actually am able to do anything on that walk. But then also the boulder break at I found in general it's actually better to exit right out of North Palace than left. The boulder break at on your way to Mido, it's basically free to get a no encounter spawn when you break that if you exit right. If you
Okay.
exit left, you're gonna get an encounter. I've never been able to not get an encounter spawn exiting
Yeah.
left.
So
And-
probably the 21 frame rule cycling is causing the timed encounter to show up.
Right.
Right. Okay.
And so the other thing is the first encounter that does spawn when you exit right on that boulder tile is the it's a back spawn. So then I can use that for my Palace 3 walk, which for whatever reason I normally can slink it, but the enemies did not move right to let me slink today on the Palace 3 walk. So
do you have this? Were you watching any of Cantaloupe's Palace 2?
I do have the stream up. Yeah.
Yeah. He got over the Iron Knuckles screens pretty well. The Iron Knuckles they're a lot more difficult to deal
They
with.
are.
To skip, especially.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, because they aggro quite a bit. No, I did not win. I game overed in Death Mountain in race 3, so I forfeited.
Oh.
So is Gant gonna be all right here with no magic?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get it back now.
Oh, well, there's that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not a place where you ferry through any of the doors.
Right. Yeah, there he casts jump. And that's what I like to, if I get the jar from the statue, I like to cast jump there. And then if I have damage taken, then it's real easy to do a death abuse at the courtyard key. So I'll cast jump on the weird stairs room with the 4-tile jump just to make the 4-tile jump free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good strat.
But then, yeah, it is nice to be able to cast jump in the lava room and not even have to worry about that iron knuckle.
Yeah, that was a slick. The neutral jump over top was nice. So, I mean, to me, it sounds like... Sorry about that. It sounds like, looking at the Lincoln Doboken leaderboard on the list of moderators, Eon... super moderator, so it sounds like we're getting that category.
Yeah, we got 2 runs now, so we
Got
can
2
make it
runs
this
now.
category.
We're in. I could put FDS version on my EverDrive and
Yeah.
can hear the sounds because I've got the AV Famicom. I don't even have to mod it.
Yeah. I will have to calculate load times from my PB. I do have my PB actually. It's unlisted right now, but it is up on YouTube, so I can submit that once
Yeah.
we get it up and going. I'll have to calculate the loads and stuff. See what the actual time is.
I feel like I'm gonna really regret running this category due to the different enemy behaviors.
Yeah, well, and like you think Dark Jump Cave is bad on NES? You can see the boomerangs on the NES version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is very difficult in this one.
I mean, it looks like a fun run. I'm trying to think of another category that's, got this much combat and low level, but not crazy skips that you need that your time is really based on.
Yeah, I mean FDS any percent is 555, and healer glitch doesn't work in you can't do scroll lock in FDS.
Ah,
So
Essentially, there are no, quote, major glitches that work the
Yeah.
same as the NES, yeah.
and so there's that. There's I mean there are the attack 1 categories.
I suppose so. But short ones, like 30-minute runs.
True.
Well, this would be a good start for it.
Yeah, Rebo percent would be fun because then you got to do P3 and P6.
Oh.
Although
there's the helmet heads too.
I think I would probably. Oh yeah, helmet heads. Two helmet heads in this one. Although for NES, I think I'd want to do a Rebo Shark percent.
Yes. Rebo Shark. Gotta do it. To have Rebo Shark percent, you must enter Palace 4 and warp out of Palace 4, or does Palace 6 work as well?
It has to be Palace 4.
Okay.
And I don't believe that we have a way. I don't believe we have a way to, or maybe there is. Maybe you can damage boot or do like a damage boost thing or something off the skull bubble in the.
Oh yeah, I know
in that lava room.
Yes.
To do it without
Scroll lock.
Scroll lock.
Yeah.
But otherwise, the easiest way is to get scroll lock and get over there. That's the only way I can think that you might be able to do it without scroll lock on.
Which would further be for the memes, because the expected fastest route is with scroll lock anyway, right?
Oh, actually, I did think of another way. You could, if you get a ceiling walk, you could ferry on the right edge of that screen in the HUD, and then you'd be on the screen on top in the boots room, and exiting to the right there should bring you to the Palace 3 entrance.
Yes. I think... Yeah. Actually... So for the NES version at least, I know I can always just pull up CF's editor to see where all the exit mappings are.
Yeah.
To see if this room that he's in right now, if like the middle 2 pages of the room are also, 0 of the bank. But yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So could be some ways to do that without even needing scroll lock, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Rebo Shark and no scroll lock run. That'd be...
Yeah.
that's a pretty solid meme right there.
Yes.
Memes on memes. Cantaloupes off to Palace 5. Meme sale.
I don't know that we have any known ways to wrong warp to other palaces in the FDS version. I don't know, like, if we could get to any of those exits, if we'd be able to, like, I don't know how the exit maps work like that on the FDS version.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, So Healer Glitch doesn't work. Do we know why?
So Healer Glitch does work. You can get to Glitch Town with Healer Glitch.
Okay.
If you enter 3 times, you can get into a state that I call pseudo scroll lock.
Mm-hmm.
It also makes the game look like you're playing on a Game Boy.
Okay, nice.
It really messes with the colors. And if you enter if you enter a 4th time, it turns Link into a fairy, and you can't scroll the screen at all. You can't exit. You can't do anything. You're just stuck on the screen as a fairy.
Truly soft lock, not XP soft lock, real soft lock.
I mean, you can up A.
You can up A,
but
right.
Yeah. I should actually check what happens if you up A in that state, because up A doesn't clear the pseudo scroll lock state. You actually have to do a save and go back to the title screen.
Yeah.
To clear that.
Okay.
But the pseudo scroll lock does it doesn't lock the screen scroll, and it doesn't shift your spawn position, but it does shift the enemy spawns to behave sort of the way they spawn when you do have scroll lock on the NES version.
Oh.
And you can, from Bagoo, wrong warp to Mito. So the technically fastest way to do this category would be if we allowed major glitches, is to put that pseudo scroll lock into place, get to Bagoo, wrong warp to Mito, and go in the back door of Death Mountain.
Oh.
But
Okay.
we decided
Yeah.
that we were going to do NMG rules for this. So
Sure. I expected. That was the puzzle in my head ever since yesterday when it's like, there's some teaser about what your race was going to be. It was going to be like a 2-hour block set aside, and it's definitely going to be on the FDS. I'm just like, what's it going to be? I'm trying to think of what they could be running. And I remember where I was going with that.
About major glitches or not, or
on the boss in the last run here.
There we are. We get the sounds.
Hey.
Yeah, the cantaloupe wouldn't be running with. Probably wouldn't want to race Skull Walk or healer glitch. There he goes.
GG.
Cantaloupe. So to clarify, does healer glitch does or does not work?
So you can healer glitch and get to Glitch Town.
You can get to Glitch Town. Okay.
But you can't do Glitch Town doesn't behave the same.
Okay.
So you also I found trying to do the healer hammer setup that actually crashes the game.
If you get into Glitch Town and you walk across it, you don't go to King's Tomb?
No.
Okay.
You just exit.
Exit.
King's Tomb, it's not King's Tomb in the FDS version because it's that encounter with the enemies. It's a different tile.
Is the King's Tomb different in FDS?
Yeah, there's an encounter. There's enemies in it. You don't want to
swapped with the other location.
It's basically like the other location, but they don't have the King's Tomb tile that we have in like the NES.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you warp there?
You don't.
You don't. You just leave. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's basically no moving around the map index, by going through Glitch Town.
Right.
So
you can. I don't remember it's been a long time since I've done it.
Okay.
But I know you can move around between Bagoo and Mito.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was getting at. Okay.
But that's the only wrong warp I've been able to find in the game, basically.
Okay.
But yeah, so we definitely, as Meg says in chat, you don't want to go into the King's Tomb on FDS. That's why. But it is nice that you can slink enemies much easier on the FDS version. So either you take an encounter on the path or you try to slink.
Yeah. What's up, Cantaloupe? Good game.
Hey,
Good game.
Well, thank you, Eon. GG. I was listening to the race. I was like, no, not a cheat, not a game over in Death Mountain. No, that's not how I wanted to win.
Yeah. No, I know.
No, what did it actually was taking the 2 deaths in Jump Cave.
Mm-hmm.
That's what did me in.
Yeah, Jump Cave is just so difficult when you can't see projectiles. So, it's when I was doing Deathless any percent on this, that was my biggest bane to get past.
Yeah. No, I get that. But as has been pointed out, though, we now have 2 completed runs. We got to get a leaderboard up for FDS Horsehead percent.
Nice.
If you build...
Wait, does that mean I have a just world record on a stream? No, I'm just kidding.
So my best time was done on the N8 Pro, and it was RTA was 29:14.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd have to subtract loads to know which one of us actually has the world record.
I'll take a tie with you, Eon. We'll just go with the tie.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to do. Because I did like a safer route on the first race that I toyed around with that involved doing Palace 1 to get my 333 and then go from there. But I didn't think about the key at Horsehead, so having to get the extra key in Palace 2, and then also I didn't I didn't know about not having to get magic containers. When I was going through, I was like, wait, why did I get those magic containers? I do not need them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just had a complete brain fart, and then the second time I was like, I got an idea what I'm going to do, and it worked out.
Nice. Yeah, no, that was a great, adjustment on the fly there and coming back. That the second race was, I think, really exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it was seconds. I mean, anything could have... I mean, a Mago could have farted on either one of us and changed the outcome of the race.
Yeah.
But no, that was a hella good idea, Eon. I'm glad we did that one.
Me too.
Yeah, because it's a tradition that we have. Every time we race, we always try to do something on FDS. So I'm always about keeping that tradition open.
Yeah, me too. It's always good. I'm a big FDS apologist. So
I think you and I are the biggest activists for the FDS. So
yeah, don't count rep out.
Oh yeah, rep. Oh yes, yeah. Okay, cannot. But I thought he was against it because the rep bots died in one hit, and they only gave 1 XP.
No, he's still a fan of the FDS. He says that when he's able to come back, he'll grind a bit on the NES version, and then his forever grind will be on the FDS version.
Cool. But yeah, I wasn't sure if we were going to get all 3 in, and I was like, wait a minute, this is going to take like 30 minutes. We got this.
Yeah.
You got me thinking it was going to take a long time.
Yeah, so, well, Light made the initial prediction or estimates based off of my my proof of concept run that I did like a year or two ago. That was basically a 35-minute run with absolutely no optimization. And yeah, I think in that run like got all the magic containers and got like life spell and stuff like that.
Yeah, I did that during the first race too, the life spell, and then I realized I was like, if Eon didn't get that, she's got a minute on me, and that's about what the difference was.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been. I just forfeited immediately just so we can move on, just in case it was running late.
Yeah, no, understandable.
So you have a race cantaloupe in a half hour approximately?
Yeah, on Z1, I'm doing let me rephrase this. I'm racing Captain Green, and
Good opponent.
yeah, that almost came out wrong, but yeah, and then winner will go on to face Green Mario, but that's in a bit. So, but yeah, that's a little bit later.
Okay.
And yeah, good luck in brackets. So this was a knockout race. So.
Well, you got me in the all keys, so I guess this was payback.
Yeah, no, that's good. And went to game 3, made it exciting. So.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, game 3 couldn't be more exciting.
And no matter the outcome, it's like I said in the chat, it's always an honor to race you, Eon. I've always considered you one of my lifelong friends in this and real life too. So it's always good to race you.
Definitely, always fun to race good friends and get people excited about Zelda 2. So
True. Yeah, anything else for us? Commentary, Unos, and everybody?
I'll just jump in and say thanks, Unos and PRZ, for taking commentary on this, and thanks to ZSR for doing the restream. We really appreciated it. Makes this the event what it is,
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
Thank you, racers, for a great race.
Thank you all, and have a great night. I'll see y'all in a bit, because I think the Z1 race is on this one too, right?
If it is, that's great. Love this. I love Zelda Speedruns channel. It's a great place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool deal.
Yep.
See y'all later.
Yep. Peace out. Good luck.
See ya.
Yeah.
I did a little, my best effort at the research for the Dis Valley thing in the prologue is it's probably just a mistranslation of Death Valley. So, mystery solved. That's a good one. We'll close it out on that, I think. You got anything else for us, PRZ?
No, I think Cubs can play us out, please.
Cool. Cubs.
Yeah. Well, GG's to both Eon and to Cantaloupe. If you aren't following them, please give them a follow. And our commentators tonight, doing the hero's work so I could sit here and pretend to do nothing for a couple hours. Yunos and Prez, appreciate you both. As mentioned, Cantaloupe will be back shortly. Cantaloupe versus Captain Green in a best of 3 in the Zelda 1 tournament coming up here in about a half hour. So we'll have that for you. We'll be live here back in a little bit. Hush you. Mr. couldn't be bothered to come join the booth.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, please keep an eye on the schedule. Plenty coming up this weekend. Very busy day on Saturday, so please, if you happen to see something you enjoy there, please come join us. Any final thoughts before we head on out for the night?
Oh, this is great. I've said it all.
All right. Until next time, thank you very much, everybody. We will see you back here soon. Have a good night.
Have a good one.